there was this lady who used to call me, it's in a Spanish name. She used to call me pelo chocho. And pelo chocho means, sorry for the language, it's going to be a bit, it means pubic hair.
Again?
Pubic hair. So
What?
she said my hair, right, feels like pubic hair.
Hey guys, this is Acha and welcome to Liza of Fashion, a fashion advice series all about Black empowerment, fashion and lifestyle. We are doing weekly interviews with Black creators in the fashion industry to inspire and motivate the Black youth in Europe. This week's topic is all about being Black in Germany and Switzerland. We are discussing this topic with Joy. She's a fashion student who did an internship with Tommy Hilfiger in Amsterdam, and Liza and Kurt, who own an online vintage shop called Root. And they are going to share their life's experiences with us. So stick around and find out more, and let's dive right into it. How was your life as being Black in Switzerland? I mean, you said it a little bit before, but just to give us a little insight.
The thing is, I wasn't adopted, right? Because she's my stepmom, but I grew up with her, and she's Swiss, right? And a lot of my life, I didn't actually know what racism would even look like if I would sit right here, right? So for a long time, I thought I didn't experience racism, because people would ask me, I was like, no one is racist here. But then looking back, when I grew up and I got a bit more aware of things, I realized how much it actually impacted me without even knowing. Because I didn't know it was racism, and it was because of my skin color, I took it personally. So I thought it was me and my personality that had, like, because like people would they would say racist things about other people, right, while I was there. And while I was there, and they would say, oh yeah, no, but Joy's our friend, like it's okay, like oh yeah, she gets it, she knows we're just joking, it's fine, that's just And at that point, I was trying to fit in so much. I was like, yeah, I'm with you, like it's okay, I was really young and I was really unaware of these things. And there was so many things. My hair, I had people call me there was this lady who used to call me, it's in a Spanish name. She used to call me pelo chocho. And pelo chocho means, sorry for the language, it's going to be a bit, it means pubic hair.
Again?
Pubic hair. So she said my hair, right, feels like pubic hair. Such a word, like a, endearment almost, at some point. That if I would go back now and see this person, I would say, sit down, we need to talk, because there's some certain things that, and that's the thing, growing up in Switzerland, like so many little things like that.
Yeah. And
it
kind of looks like it's not racism, but if you look at it, actually it does happen.
It's bad. Yeah. I remember so many bad things, like, but that actually impacted me. I think that's why I was always trying to find confidence in things, like to make me feel better, to empower me, because I was feeling very, very much at that time like nothing. Like I was always second to things, without even realizing it. It wasn't even, it was different. It was a difficult thing, but later on I realized it was because of my skin color. Most of the time I wasn't really integrated I was integrated, don't get me wrong, but in a lot of situations it was probably more of that than who I was. And it helped me grow, because now I know and I accepted that, and just I want to empower other Black people that are still there, that have never gone out of it, that still feel like they're the problem. And
Being Black in Germany, what do you guys would say about this topic? I mean, what is your guys' experience?
Well, for me, it was kind of it was much more tougher than for her.
Yeah.
Like really two different kind of experiences. Like for me, I wasn't born here, so I had to learn the language. I have a twin brother, so we came here with my mom when we were 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So first years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, I think, were not so good.
Mm-hmm.
We had to deal with racism a lot
Mm-hmm.
since the first day we started school. For us, well, it was a very, very tough time.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to grow faster, learn the language very quick, because the language is the main problem, I think, everywhere. If you don't speak the language, you're really lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was kind of tough. But after some time, when we were older, we made new friends, and we also met good people here in Germany who really want to help us. People who we see as family, even though different color, different ethnic. But those people also helped us to adapt in Germany, to find new ways how to live and how to make a living here in Germany. So at first it was very tough for me, but after some time, find good people who really helped.
And then out of your experience, what have you learned out of it? I mean, for me, it was more, what I learned out of this experiences was that I want to connect more with my blackness, let me say it like that. And I started this series to say, okay, I don't want to show only the bad things about racism or other Black people. I want to show the good thing as well, successful Black people as well. That is what I learned. And what did you guys learn out of it?
How to deal with certain situations very quickly.
Yeah, of course, in my case, I've learned that to love yourself, because I have to deal a lot with it, especially when it comes to hair, to your lips, to your skin color, whatever. You have every time weird questions why your face like this, or especially in my 14s or 13s, can I say it like that? Really, really bad skin, and every time to face with it, what's wrong with your face, why your pimples are so dark, and so on. And this was a really, really hard time for me to accept me. And especially in our community, we have also the colorism problem, that if you're lighter, then you're beauty, that if you're darker, then you're not. And this is something what the whole movement taught me: to love yourself, to accept yourself, whatever, if you're dark or light, just love yourself.
Love yourself.
That's it for this week's episode, friends. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to share with your friends. They want to be part of this community too. You know it, I know it. So let's share with them. And before you all leave, I have one more question for you guys. How is it for you to be Black in the country you're living? So comment it down below and let me know. Until that, see you next week. Bye.
Let's build this community. Let's all support each other. Let's love each other's works. Let's put each other, forward. And I think what you're doing is great. I love the whole idea of connecting with creatives, or I don't know how far you're going with all of this, but I think if I was young and wondering and lost and looking at your type of work, bringing things together, I would be so excited to see,
and finally to see somebody who looks like you,
Yeah. Yes, I've been craving for things like this for ages, but it's finally coming. It's finally